Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Yes, and today we have a Steelbook to open up, so let's take a look. Yes, this is a totally gifted item and has been provided by the Studio Canal for unboxing and of course showing you guys. Yes, this has been a 4K release of the movie Jacob's Ladder. Yes, this is the Steelbook that we have here. As you can see, this is an Adrian Lynn film. Yes, looks a pretty nice Steelbook though. Obviously got some horror vibes about it. We've got, I'm assuming this is Jacob here. As you can see, very reflective at the moment because I've got the wrapper on. So let's get that wrapper off and get into the Steelbook. Yes, as I say, this has been totally provided by Studio Canal, so thank you so much to the team over there for providing this film. Yes, there we go. So if you take the wrapper off, it's just got a shrink wrapper. No damage on the Steelbook, no spine slash. All looking very good. Right, okay, so just get rid of some of this rubbish coming out of the way. Yes, okay, so out of the wrapper then, here we go. We've got Jacob's Ladder then, the Steelbook, as you can see. Very matte finish with some nice foily moments there that highlight certain bits on the Steelbook. Probably one of the best looking design Steelbooks I've got in my collection, not gonna lie. Got the eyes up there, got the glasses that are like illuminated. There's a few scratch, like it looks like a scratch, but it's not a scratch. It just highlights, you know, in terms of it is the design of the Steelbook. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. As you can see, the red scratches that go across. It does come with a J card as well, which does just wrap around and it sits in this little thing here. As you can see, Tim Robbins there, Elizabeth Penner, and Danny, Danny Alo. Jacob's Ladder there, an Adrian Lynn film, and of course the Ultra HD 4K. So let's look at the back of the J card then. We've got then, as you can see, the image there. And then we've got some little information there. And of course then 4K and the Blu-ray. Looks like the Blu-ray is just region B. Whereas of course the 4K is of course region 3. Does come with, let me just strain my eyes. 4K, 114 minutes long. You get the feature, of course, as well as bonus feature on the 4K disc, which is pretty cool, as well as the Blu-ray. We've got 4K, of course, resolution. Audio-wise, we have a DCS HD Master Audio 5.1 track, all in English, of course, with some subtitles there. And, of course, it is in colour. So that is that. The special features that are on the discs are there, as you can see. So if you want to look at that, that is that. So, yeah, as I say, this is like a J card that very much the Steelbook just like sits into, I suppose. So yeah. On the back then of the Steelbook, we do get, as you can see, that was the design that we looked at earlier. Of course, the spine has Jacob's Ladder. As you can see, the image does wrap around, which is pretty nice. Also wraps around the edges there as well, and up along the top. On the back, though, it does go round again, and it just gives you a quote that is there. As you can see, the most, I can't read it. It says, the most frightening thing about Jacob Singer's nightmare is that he isn't dreaming. That is what it says on the back there. And that is all it has. It just basically goes around. Really nice, like minty green colour. I gotta be honest, especially like looking at that there. It looks really nice. Now, this is a film that was originally released in 1990 by Studio Canal and has been released on 4K, of course, for its 35th anniversary. Inside then we do get, as you can see, 2 discs. So we get the 4K one there. It looks like the artwork is the same on the Blu-ray by the looks. I've just decided to take these out to show you. So this is the Blu-ray disc, as you can see there. Same artwork that is on the front of the Steelbook. And then the 4K disc is the same. Feels slightly different. Like it looks feels a bit darker. Like the darkness kind of goes up a bit more on the 4K. Do you know what I mean? It does look a little bit different. And then inside, of course, that is what the Steelbook actually looks like when you're seeing it fully opened. And then inside, then that is what it looks like with some artwork pieces and stuff there and imagery. So pretty nice, nice color schemes going on here with the green and of course that red as well. So if we just put this Steelbook back together now, Jacob's Ladder there, as I say, not a film I've ever seen, to be honest. I'm assuming, based on this, it looks like a horror to me. But it's got some nice artwork, really nice design there for this anniversary release, of course. And, you know, if you are a fan of this when it came out in 1990, now you can upgrade it and see it on 4K for the first time. I will be watching this, of course, and I will cover my thoughts on the movie when I actually get to my What I Watched During the Month video, so stay tuned for that to hear my thoughts on what I think of this. But if I just read the back then. Now I'll read this. It's hard to show and read on there. I'll have to just read it here. So after returning home from Vietnam War, Jacob Singer, who is actually played by Tim Robbins, is plagued by strange fragmentary visions and increasingly bizarre hallucinations. As his sanity wanes and his world collapses around him, Singer desperately seeks out the truth behind his condition and what really happened to his unit in his time at Vietnam. Despite the modest reception towards Jacob's Ladder upon release, its fever dream narrative, nightmarish imagery, and incredible sound effects have ensured that the legacy of Adrian Lynn's psychological horror has far outgrown his initial impact. So that is what it says on the back there. And of course, you've got the special feature bit there and all of that. So yes, of course, so this is my unboxing there of Jacob's Ladder, which has been totally gifted and given to me by the studio canal there. So thank you so much to those guys. And yeah, I will be covering this in my What I Watched during the month, so stay tuned for that. But this is where you can get the Steelbook if you are interested. There's all links down below as well if you want to pick up the Steelbook for yourself, and any other versions that it does coming as well. Check the description down below if you are interested in picking this up. And if you do use my links down below, you do support the channel and me and everything, and I really appreciate it. So thank you very much. So there it is. There is the unboxing of the Jacob's Ladder 4K Steelbook. Have you got this picked up? I think this is a really impressive release, to be honest. Really nice design, you know, very, very well made, and also the artwork just matches on everything. I really like it. 10 out of 10 for me. But yeah, what's your thoughts on this, guys? Let me know down below in the comment section, of course, and I will see you in the next video coming soon. Goodbye.